was a group.
Is about 70% senior citizen and about 90% white, Anglo-Saxon. But today, many of them are unsure of where they stand in relation to the society.
And yet they're doing it and creating erosion that you can't control.
Thank you, Steve. Any other comments? What about, let's hear some comments on Watergate. What do you think of the situation? Joe Nemish over here.
Well, Cliff, I personally believe this Watergate situation has been pretty well discussed by all the people and all the committees in Washington. And I think it's about time we turn it over to the courts and let the courts decide, and we'll let it go from there, because it is taking up a lot.
The energy, on solving the energy crisis that we've spent on, and the press and everything else that we've spent on Watergate, we wouldn't have an energy crisis right now.
Thank you. Any other comments?
Or not, Watergate is something that I'm going to worry about personally. I couldn't tell you. It's not nearly as important to me as the fact that I can't believe the President of the United States when he says something now. Now, whether he's telling it on the Congress and the Senate one by one, maybe they would get rid of it all together. It would stop completely. We'd get it out of our hair. I'm kind of sick of it myself.
Very good. Anything further? Talk about the permissive generation. Now, what do you think about that? Here's a group, pretty near all of us, I guess, are crowding 60 or beyond, and we're going to talk about the teenagers. I'm going to call on Don Lucas. He's principal of the high school. He should have some good comments.
Well, I want to say this about the kids nowadays. I find that the youngsters I work with are the finest youngsters that I've ever worked with.
I'll go for that.
And they're not doing
about the bad ones. We don't hear about all these good ones that he's just been talking about. We only hear all of this publicity about the bad ones. And that's why we feel the way we do about it.
1% of youngsters are in trouble. The 98% of the kids you never hear about. They never make the newspaper. The kids that go out and knife and rape and do things that are antisocial, they're the ones that make all the publicity.
And the boy got hair just a little bit long, maybe. But I'll say this for him.
Makes up for you, Jim.
My daughter, yeah, makes up for me. My daughter and my son both are better citizens today than I was at their age. They're more intelligent. They've had college educations, which I never had, but they are advanced. I don't think we have too much to worry about our kids. I think we have a great future. This country has got a great future ahead of it, and the kids today are going to take care of this country pretty damn good.
Thank you. Anything further?
What it fears, what it is angered by. At least that segment of Mid-America living in Kearn River Valley, California. This is Pete Miller reporting.